Hello and konnichiwa to World of Tanks with M for Wheel. And in this video today I have... well, actually it's a proper video. It's not like a 5-minute stinker where I played 4 minutes like a normal player and then through the game. No. This is a proper game, or proper replays of me playing the STA 1. Not the STA 2, because I'm too poor to afford it. The STA 1, you need the name says, implicates it, you needed to get to the STB 1. And this tank is a proper, generic, normal, usual, one of 100 probably T8 tanks. It's a T8 medium with 240 alpha damage. But what's good about this tank is that later on in the Top Gun you have 219 millimeters of penetration, not 212, which I assumed in a recording which I made before this, so I have now to re-record it again. It's 219 millimeters of penetration on the standard rounds, so you can play it mostly free from premium rounds. But this is not the Top Gun. This is the stock gun that you get when you purchase the tank, and it has 155 millimeters of penetration on the standard rounds. Yay! That's why, for the first time in my World of Tanks career, I've chosen to grind this tank with premium only. Yeah, I'm only firing APCR here, and I know that it's expensive, and I know that I'm very close to being an artillery player with this decision, but it actually makes the stock grind quite enjoyable, and you can save 19,000 experience on your way to the STB 1, because if you have the stock gun you play regularly, you will crave for the second gun that Wargaming put into the game, which is another 90mm gun, which has 212mm of penetration, but a slow rate of fire, doesn't lead anywhere, and costs you, as I said, 19,000 experience that you won't get back. So I used the stock gun because the alpha damage is is the same on all of the tanks, 240, and just decided to throw out some credits. And also, I just wanted to say, firing APCR makes aiming a bit easier because the shell is so fast. As you saw, that's not always the case. Also, what I want to say is, since this is actually a tank that I'm grinding, that I'm very impressed with how Mr. Philippopoulos is grinding through World of Tanks. Like, he says for his T-54E1 he played it 4 days straight and he was at the T-57 Heavy. And how fast he grinds tanks! I have neither the patience, neither the stamina nor the patience, mostly not the patience, to play the same tank over and over and over and over again after maybe some frustrating rounds or getting TK'd. So that's why in the far distant future you can expect 1 or 2 gameplay replays of me in the Type 61, because as I'm recording this now, I have purchased the Type 61 while it was on sale, and equipped it, spent a lot of free experience on it because I didn't want to play with this gun, with the 219mm of penetration, 240 alpha gun on tier 9. So I spent, I think, 100,000 free experience, something in that ballpark. By the way, good job T-44. Oh, and you see, APCR is not always the solution, because the turret of the T-32 is quite strong. And now I try to hide from the T-32 by using the dead IS, and suddenly the T-32 is no longer interested in me, but rather wants to shoot the Tiger II. Okay, nice ass. So, I admit that it was not necessary to fire APCR there, but yeah, you know, in the heat of a battle, I have other things to think about than switching to the correct ammunition type for each shot. That's what unicums do. I'm no unicum, and I don't want to be one. Yeah, my aim for this game is that I get a nice green color, and if I have achieved that, I'm happy. And I now my next game step is to go to 54% wins, which is not happening at the moment. But yeah, that brings me back to what I started with at the start of this monologue. The patience. Sometimes I have the rule: if I have 3 bad games in a row, I stop. I just quit. And if you grind a tank, especially if you're stock or not top tier or not even medium tier but bottom tier, that can happen quite fast that you have 3 bad stinkers in a row. And so it took me, I think I needed 2 months. 1, 2, 3. 2 months. Oh, for God, my TH. 60 days to basically to grind through the STA 1. But overall, I can say it was, yeah, it's quite enjoyable, especially if you have experience in tanks like the Indian Panzer or the T-54. No, but yeah, if you play it like without Preet, or the T-44 or FCM-50T, all those 240, 250 alpha damage guns, they usually work quite the same. So yeah, I'm looking forward what the Tab 61 has in store for me. I have the feeling that it plays just like the Leopard PT8, but with more gun depression. But we will see. And there, you saw how he stopped when I shot him in the middle of his tank. That was his engine. And artillery steals my top gun. But no worries, there are still 3 tanks, and there's one for me who comes. That's the Struer Emil. Do I reload? Yes, I've loaded AP! And I only track him. But those shots I actually make a profit now. Or whether or not, well, they help me cut the losses. And this was a stupid shot. And look at my health. I have 1000 health. He can shoot me 3 times. And I have, before I die. And I don't go in. I use auto aim, I track him. I realize I want to ram him, but I don't have much weight. And it gets stolen again. But I guess that's what I earn for playing this tank with APCR only. But hold with me. I can play this tank without premium ammunition. Well, mostly. So here we have another game. As you see, my gun barrel has transformed. And this is now the top gun with 219mm of penetration. And yeah, not a good matchup, but we have to deal with it. Also, what you can't see yet is that I am accompanied by 2 heavy tanks. An IS-6 and an E-75. Well, I'm trying to think of a reason why you should go up here in an E-75, but I can't. Usually on this map, if you have a heavy tank, you either go in the middle, or you go on this peninsula fight there at the peninsula. But yeah, this is something else. Whatever, I will not complain that I have them here with me, because they have a lot of health and armor, so they can soak up some damage, so I don't get shot. Yeah. Speaking of getting shot, this IS is also in the wrong position, but not for long until we liberate him of his health. And now that I made the map a bit bigger, I realized while I was filming, and no, I was not away while I was filming like Philippopoulos is. Now you can also see the minimap. This poor ISU-152, he has a good gun. He's a nice tank destroyer T8, but not like this. No. Yeah, whatever. What else is there to say? you can see how this matchup develops. It's nothing very special, but at least my heavy tanks are not camping. This is very nice for me, because now they go out. They help spotting because they get shot at, and if enemy shoots, then their camo value is relatively shit. So that IS is dealt with. Now there's the Tiger 2, and here comes the 290 millimeters of penetration into the game. You can penetrate even heavier armored tanks with no problem without switching to heat. And now I realize that I should advance a bit to help my 2 heavy tanks combat their foes. And where did 1000 health of the E75 go? The last time I checked, he was at full health. Whatever. But this is getting a bit into a stalemate here, so I hope that I can convince this IS-6 via telepathy to rush this IS-3. And he does! And so now we can tag team him, like filthy buggers we are. And this was a stupid shot. But it doesn't matter, because the IS-6 miraculously penned the IS-3. And now I can just, hound him. And the E75 sees the ram kill and misses. But he put his turret right in the way of the IS-3, so he couldn't shoot the IS-6, and kills the IS-3 and gets taken out by artillery. Good use of your health, E75. And now I thought the IS-6 would, or rather that the T-54 would focus the IS-6 because he's the lowest health. At least the IS-6 helps me, but this is I'm getting into a brawl with a tier 9 medium tank here, which you will not always win unless you have a big health advantage, like I did. That's why I won. So, but right now there's the artillery. He gets chased by an object 432. This should be no problem for the object 432, so I can put my attention to the middle. Yeah, he should win. He just... What? How? How? Just how? Whatever. But now, you see a lot of the enemy heavy tanks, including their top tier E75, got stuck fighting our tier 8 heavy tanks down there. But now they're wiltering apart, and so we have to stabilize that flank. Otherwise, they will pour in and shoot us out on the back, which is not that nice of a move. The Tiger P realized it and dies for it. Good. As you see, we're quite scattered. We could go in one on, and oh, this water is a lot bigger than I thought. And deeper. Okay, I made it. So, and now you see me preloading heat because I saw an E75 coming into my way. And did he turn around? No! Oh god, there he is. Hi! And someone else tracked him. And now this is not a good use of premium ammunition. Don't fire heat at tracks unless you only want to keep someone tracked, because it will get absorbed. Just go for the lower plate, and bada bing, bada boom. And now you can use some of your juicy, tasty gun depression. And doesn't Super P have spaced armor mounted turret? Oh, it was his back. Okay, back to AP, and there's this one done as well. So here are the post-game stats for the 2 games. My 5th game at first, and then the normal game where I kind of liberated myself a bit again after playing this tank with only APCR. If someone is interested, I lost around 1 million credits during the grind with the APCR only rounds. But that doesn't matter when you have 14 million credits. Well, no, not anymore. I now have 8 million because I bought some equipment. Anyway. Yeah, the STA won. It's quite enjoyable, actually. I've played worse tanks. And now let's see what the Type 61 has in store for me. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this month's video, I would just say, because at the end of the month it's my birthday, so I will be gone a bit. Maybe I make another video. I have some more left in place. Regarding the giveaway which announced in the last video, I will take a look at them now, and yeah, I will tell you about it in the next video. Okay, guys. Whatever. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving a like. Yada yada yada. You know all the stuff. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care, and bye bye. M4 out.